Where will the dollar go from here? Well, if you look back through history, anytime there tends to be a big time trade war, you would see inflation on import prices. And then you would see a flight to the dollar as a safe haven. This has happened over and over again if you go back and you look at what has happened, if you look at the numbers. And although most people would like to think and cite that gold is a safe haven, and I'm sure throughout the longer period, it will always be. But in this instance, here recently, the dollar, even though we know it's not backed by gold and they just keep printing it, they're saying that it has become the main destination for safe haven investors. They're saying that as geopolitical risk is on the rise, bonds and stocks have sold off, and yet gold continues to drift lower. So that could also open up a very good buy window for gold or silver, things that are on the low at this moment in time. You might want to think about that, consider that. But there's a lot of talk here about a repeated pattern of strength in the dollar, although some are speculating that at some point you're going to see the opposite. When that happens, it's going to be a hard tumble, a hard fall for the US dollar. And the issue is out here on this world stage where everything seems to be propped up. And we've seen individuals like Goldman Sachs and other companies manipulating the precious metals, getting drug into court over it and everything. So we know there are individuals out there that have some sway in where some of these things go. Now, in terms of the world's largest economy, the United States is said to have had a strong hand in the early stages of any kind of trade negotiation. But some are saying here that if it escalates into a sustained trade war, that the U.S. position weakens substantially due to its twin deficits. And they're saying that they really can't afford to play such hardball with foreign governments, because especially with ones like China that have been the sole people buying our debt. And a lot of that has stopped here recently. So when you have the individuals that were buying up all your debt stop, and then you start a trade war with them, even though in my opinion they're definitely in the wrong, intellectual property rights theft and all that they owe, things like that, it seems like they're going to continue to try to counter with anything that he throws at them. So how far will this go? Who will it affect in the end? I guess we're just going to have to wait and see where it goes from here, but every week it's something new, that's for sure. And with all this talk here, keep an eye on the stability of the U.S. dollar. And I'll continue to update on this as things change from here. And make sure to tune in to Underground World News live, 9 p.m. Eastern, Dabu77, Friday nights. Make sure to bookmark undergroundworldnews.com for exclusive content. And also subscribe to the new backup channel, Underground World News. You can find links below. Peace.